course of human events, it becomes necessary for a people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with a corrupt and tyrannical establishment, a decent respect to the opinions of the world requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whatever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. The history of the present federal establishment is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over the states. To prove this, let the facts be submitted to a candid world. And they have taken away the coinage of money from the People's Congress, transferring this sovereign power to a private banking cartel through the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. This act has established creation of fiat currency from nothing, systematically stealing the wealth of the people through inflation, and ensuring that most honest form of money, gold and silver, is no longer used as legal tender. They have removed the currency from the gold standard entirely, leaving the dollar with no intrinsic value and destined for catastrophic collapse. They have stripped Congress of its constitutional administrative power through the Administrative Procedures Act of 1946, creating a vast, unaccountable bureaucracy of executive agencies, the FDA, EPA, CDC, ATF, DEA, and now write, interpret, and enforce laws without the consent of the governed, terrorizing the American people and suppressing natural health alternatives to protect the monopoly profits of drug companies. They have inflated the economy through trillions of dollars in COVID spending, engineered through a large-scale psychological operation to test mass obedience, while simultaneously funding illegal wars and engineering bioweapons designed to harm and eliminate human populations. They have imposed a system of censorship through big tech and corporate media, silencing whistleblowers who told the truth about vaccine dangers, and suppressing the free speech that is a fundamental human right. They have pursued depopulation agendas, seeking to replace humans with AI robots and digital surveillance systems like central bank digital currencies, digital IDs, to track and control the populace. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for a redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by injury. A government whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant, is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. We, therefore, the people of the United States, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name of and by the authority of the good people of the states, solemnly publish and declare that the United States are and right ought to be free and independent states. They are absolved of all allegiance to the federal establishment, and that the political connection be them and the corrupt institutions of big government, big pharma, and big tech is and ought to be totally dissolved. And for the support of this declaration, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Happy Independence Day, friends. If you agree with this message, do me a favor. Please share this out. I think there are a lot of people that need to hear this, and currently I'm locked out of X. So anyway, hope you have a great, safe holiday. And remember the spirit of which this country was founded.